here on this hot take hump day by my pal KB.
What is going on, brother man?
Hunter Baumgart is here with us as well. What's going on is it's time for us to live the high life. And to help us in that endeavor, we welcome Adam Pawlak to the show. Hello, Adam.
Hello, boys. How are we doing?
Living the high life, the champagne of beer since 1903. Adam is here with us to celebrate the high life because he lives the high life like no other. Celebrity Chef to the Stars. Night. We had high lives last, as predicted.
Yes.
A prediction that we made came true. We had high lives after your shoe reveal event. Let's talk about last night at the Milwaukee Public Market. Nice crowd. Got to meet some of your friends from Nunn Bush, the people behind the AP ones, the chef shoes that are out. It was a good night.
I think it went good. I'm glad that there wasn't like 10 people showed up and that was it because they were waiting for a big
You
party,
got TV coverage.
I know. Yeah, that was great. We had live TV doing interview segments in and out, panning around the crowd.
The local NBC affiliate was there filming this. It was a big deal. I mean, how many people have a signature shoe that aren't, star basketball players?
Yeah, right. It's like them and sport athletes, I would say, and that's about it.
That's about it. But you have the AP ones, the Grazies.
Yeah.
And they were on display last evening. It was a nice event. It was good to catch up with some of you folks. Good to see your mom at the event.
Mom was there. Dad was there.
Yeah.
Family.
Fantastic. So it's family and friends. It was a nice event. So congratulations on that. I bet in a way, as a single fella, it's like a little bit like being at your own wedding or funeral.
I said funeral. I go, this is what my funeral is going to look like. Well, it would look different if I make it longer than everyone there. Cash bar, I don't know. Maybe I'll leave a little money behind to make sure that people can drink for free.
That's the Irish. That's the ultimate Irish revenge, right? Cash bar at the wake.
Yeah, the Italians, it's like more important to have a good luncheon after. That's all they care about. They don't care about the actual funeral. Like, what are we eating after this?
Yeah, good question. What are we eating? So Adam is here. Can you think of someone who's living the high life? Tell us whether it's in sports or life. 877-794-1973 might be yourself as we head towards what we're reporting. 50-degree temperatures tomorrow.
Don't be ashamed to brag about yourself here.
Well, because I say
in the high life.
Adam embodies the high life because of the way you move and the circles you're in. Where did you go after your gathering last night? Well, we had a little meeting at the Palapa attached to the St. Paul Fish Market.
Tiki bar.
The Tiki Bar. Patrick's Palapa. And Patrick even showed up. He was at your event and showed up.
Of course, yeah. He rolled upstairs and that was good to see him. And we had the unofficial after party.
It was awesome. It was a good time. But where did you go after that? Because you're such a rock star. Was this a rare night when you didn't go to visit one of your restaurant friends?
Last night after I saw you guys, I went home to my dog.
There you go.
And watched some TV.
Alfredo.
And relaxed.
That you needed that. That's good.
Yeah, it was fine. It was great. I have a light week this week, so I'm okay with it.
All right. Well, since we last spoke, you unveiled your new personal chef website, that whole deal about your private chef website.
Yeah, which people should go on, and it's super easy. It's nothing fancy. It's just chefadampawlak.com. So go there and check out different services and pictures and galleries and partnerships of stuff that I do. Very easy to contact me on there, but we like to see traffic through there. We've already said, they said there was about over 1,500 traffic people going through that website since we released it. So that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Going through
that's a new development.
It's a good way to book, or, we'll stop everything like we do for our Instagram tagging. Get your phones out, people that are listening or watching here on the live segment. Adam_PAWLAK 23. Big thing happened. I hit the 15K. I got the 15K.
Outstanding.
So we're going to have to come up with a giveaway. We talked about, it was pushed over last night. I loaded the Instagram up and it said it. So
15K. Hunter, what's our station Instagram?
We just got past 3,200.
All right.
That's huge.
So, right on your heels, Adam.
Right. Yeah.
It's a slow crawl.
It is. Yes. It is. 97.3 the game.
If you can tell
Kenneth is at 37.
All right.
If we can get him to 40.
That would
Kenneth
be huge
P.
too.
Bull.
Kenneth P. Bull.
There you go.
The dog.
877-794-1973. Let us know who's living the high life, or if you have a question for Adam. Brad in Appleton said, I just rewatched Adam's season of Hell's Kitchen. Was it Fox drama, or was Mark really that annoying?
No, that's real. That guy is really like that. In other shows, in drama outside of that TV show, after everything was said and done, just not a nice man.
He wasn't.
No.
But for no reason.
Every show needs a heel, right?
Well, it didn't get him very far. I mean, he got to the next episode after me, but then it was whacked.
Travis in Waukesha said, what's the selling point of these shoes and where can I get them? The AP ones from Nunbush.
Well, the selling point is that they're non-slip, they're comfortable, they look cool, they're good for chefs, they're good for people on their feet that are working that just want to have something comfortable. And nunbush.com in the work section.
The work section, that's where you'll find it.
Yeah,
or
chefadampawlak.com,
right? You have a link there, I would imagine.
You can get to Nunbush from there as well, yes. But
yeah,
yeah, exactly. And they sell other shoes other than just work non-slips. But yeah, you want to go to the work section and you will see them. They say chef approved down there.
Yes. And so, yeah, if you, what's the danger with the feet in a kitchen other than slipping on,
it's if you get dropped. Like if you get grease.
The grease, like, hot boiling water, sauces.
Dropping a knife or something too.
Sure, yeah. I mean, there's different things like that. I mean, the toe on the AP ones is actually a different material than the rest of the shoe is made. So it's actually like heat resistant and can make sure that things fall through. I don't recommend like staying there and start dropping knives through your shoe to test it out.
No.
But it should be able to help. I'm not going to say anything officially.
All right. What is the most common? Because we always see chefs wearing the chef jacket and stuff.
Yep.
What's the most common footwear now for chefs? Is it, do some people wear? It'd be hard to wear boots, I would imagine. You're not wearing steel toes, but
some people do.
Shoes or
the steel toe and the big boots are nice if people are going from like doing butchery stuff to working in. Some people have to work in a refrigerated environment or something, breaking down fish meat. But like I feel like those are heavy duty, and it might be a lot hotter when you're wearing stuff like that. It just depends on the environment that you're in and how hardcore that kitchen is or what you're dealing with and doing. But I think for this is just for that everyday goer, line cook, chef, whatever, maybe more clean environment, not so heavy duty, but
All right. Well, if you work at a rental car counter or at an airport,
sure,
you're on your feet a lot.
If you're on your feet. I say
light.
Whatever.
I was looking at them last night and we got to see how the construction of it, how it's laid out and how the shoe is constructed, and it's lightweight.
Yeah,
and so go. Yeah,
the inserts, everything.
Can we talk to your people at Nunbush? I think we need a drinking shoe.
Just have like a mug of beer stitched in.
No, we could do that. And I'm just saying a Drew and KB drinking shoe. You've got a shoe. I'm just trying to think of anything that we would do that might warrant a shoe. And that's the only thing I could think of, a good drinking shoe.
When you're out, you need your feet to be comfortable when you're drunk.
Right. When you're a good drinking shoes. Maybe it's
non-slip, maybe too.
It could be non-slip, and maybe it has some sort of a gyro effect in there to keep you constantly in balance.
Oh, that would help. Kind of like
a CO2 pump to pump more beer into your glass.
Yeah, the Segway. Remember the Segway scooters, like that technology that you can. It'll take care of your little dips and stuff.
I'll let you pitch that to them, KB. We'll see how that goes.
I'm an idea, man.
We'll see how it goes. Hey, UPS Ben on the NicolaLaw.com talking text line. What's the best flour to get my wife for the KitchenAid pasta maker attachment the kids got her for Christmas?
Well, it depends on what you're doing, whether it's pizza or if it's doing pasta, but there's millions of different pasta recipes out there. But all-purpose flour is great with egg yolks, oil, water, all that. There's millions of recipes, obviously. And then semolina flour is great as well, too. It's just like get a really good recipe that you like, that works for you, that makes sense, and let it rip. Use the dough hook attachment for your KitchenAid, and obviously, they make the pasta attachments too, so you can switch over after you're done making that and roll it out, and then even cut it out.
Is that a good appliance? That KitchenAid?
Yeah, I would say the best appliance though is your hands. And coming and booking a private pasta class with me at Egg and Flour, that's probably the best thing to do.
Well, okay, so I'm watching Hell's Kitchen the other day.
Okay, as they go naturally,
right? And they all of a sudden went nuts over the Mixmaster. They got Mixmasters. Is that like the GOAT of all kitchen appliances?
I mean, I will tell you that when they do something, like if the show or Gordon Ramsay is going to give you appliance, they go, all right, now when you walk in there, make sure you go crazy.
What did you get?
The challenge that got something, I was not there. We lost that one.
Oh,
I didn't
really?
get anything.
Did you do
I got the knives. Everyone gets the set of knives, which I still use. They're great. But no, I never received anything extra. All those challenges where they got the extra fun stuff, our team unfortunately lost.
I noticed they stopped making you eat the stuff now on on Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, I don't know if that was like a health
There was
thing.
one. No, it could have been.
Yeah,
'cause
the
there was
milkshake one.
The
Did you see
milkshake
that?
and the fish head soup and
Yeah.
all that stuff like that. And they,
Well, the milkshake one was the episode after I got eliminated.
perfect.
Thank God I was not there for that. It's the only thing that kept me happy from not moving on, because they took everything that they made from the day, put it in a blender, and had to put it down.
Damn, it was gross.
Yeah. I think that would be bad, just because they're like, I would be like, if I'm going to drink this, I need at least a day for my body to flush that out before
Right.
I'm going back to work or doing challenges or working in a
Right.
hot kitchen. You're
Okay.
making me drink salmon milkshake.
A salmon milkshake. Hey, I got one. I've got a high life.
Okay.
My mom is living the high life.
Okay.
83, just had on Monday a reverse shoulder replacement, and she's feeling great.
And now she's throwing
Reverse-
baseballs.
She picked up 4 miles an hour on the fastball.
That's amazing.
Yeah, no, she's feeling great.
That's
because I
great.
can't believe. Yeah,
What is a reverse shoulder?
the opposite of just a regular one. I don't know, but I mean, she couldn't even move her arm before. She was
Wow.
like totally incapacitated. Now it's like
They dislocated it on purpose.
now it's like arthritis and then a partially torn rotator cuff and everything like that.
Yeah.
83 years old, went and had the surgery, back to normal.
So they give her another 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
The
That's-
shoulder.
Yeah. I
So
mean, the
there, she's
warranty.
living the high life.
I got my high life today.
Who's living the high life, Adam?
Kyle Null from Birch and the whole team at Birch, it's the whole restaurant, just got into an article that people should follow on Bon Appetit magazine as the top 100 restaurants to look out for in 2025 is their new restaurant called Cassie's that's opening in the 333. And I thought that was huge, just being in Milwaukee and being a chef in industry. I like to let people know how important and how big these things are, whether it's Bon Appetit, James Beard has been coming through, stuff like that. But for anyone, even though it's not me or my restaurant, Bon Appetit magazine or an article, I'm still happy for Kyle and
That's
the team.
very
So they are
cool.
living the high life, along with all their New York Times press and all that. They're just
Yeah.
killing it.
Birch
Big
is the
fan of
spot.
them. Oh, yeah.
And they took part in your charity slam event at Milwaukee Athletic
Yeah,
Club.
and we're doing a big one on Monday where we'll be cooking it together. I don't know if tickets are still available, but that's for the one I do every year. I think this is my 7th year for the Ronald McDonald House at the Wisconsin Club. 250 guests, 6 chefs.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, the chef's dinner.
Yep.
I've been to that one. It's
yeah.
all the owner operators and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
mostly.
great. Yeah, and a
Yes.
lot of the Ronald McDonald House board members and stuff are there. But Kyle will be there along with a big mix of people. Joe Minch, one of my mentors, he is the chef that runs that event. So I'm really excited for that.
How big of
Outstanding.
a house does that clown need? I'm going to keep adding on.
Adam Pawlak
big.
is with us. He's living the high life, presented by Miller High Life, the champagne of beers, my personal favorite. And Adam, speaking of charitable events, I know it's distant, but it'll come up quick. April 17th at the Pabst Theater. It'll be the 2nd annual Christian Yelich. Third Christian Yelich fundraiser.
Home Plate Charity Gala. I've been a part of it. It's been great. The family and the event staff that they have do a great job. So it was just announced today. You can get your tickets. There's 2 different ways. You can get your tickets just for the concert, which is the Goo Goo Dolls and the Nicotine Dolls, and Charlie Barons will be there doing his thing per usual. But what you can also do is purchase VIP tickets, which is really awesome, which gets you into the pre-party at St. Kate across the street, which yours truly and a mix-up of other very talented chefs will be doing stations of really crazy food. You get to meet Christian, the family, all the players support that are there. And have a really great party before. And that also, I believe it gets you in. Don't take my word for it, but I think it gets you into the post party as well.
Outstanding.
Which has more chefs back at the St. Kate, which has more food to sober you up before you go home, or just get a room at the St. Kate.
We will be, we'll talk about that more as it approaches.
Oh,
But
yeah, we got
April
time.
17th on
Yeah.
the radar, 3rd annual. I thought it was only 2nd, but
Yeah.
yeah, Goo Goo Dolls, that's pretty good billing. I know, KB, you might get Miss Sue to go. She's a big Goo Goo Dolls fan.
She's like fanatical about it.
Shanna Quinn, who hails from Buffalo, big Goo Goo Dolls fan.
Mhm.
Well, they'll probably be hanging out as well.
That'd be amazing. Yeah. And so when you do something like that, you're on the clock and you're cooking and stuff, but then do you get to enjoy the event when you're done with that part
So
of it?
I actually have my brother and our team will be running our booth and our food. So I actually do get to hang out because it's a lot of work before. So I do a lot of the work before the day of the event, and then I do get to enjoy it.
Okay. All right. Adam Pawlak here with us. Anybody else living the high life? KB, anybody else you got that's living the high life other than your mom?
No, just me every day.
I think it's us. I think it's us because we're going to New Orleans. Yes. Us going to New Orleans. We are definitely living the high life. At least we will be starting on Sunday when we roll down and get ready. And we are going to eat everything in sight and then tell Adam about it.
I'm all about that. Are you going to cook anything your own? Are you going to do your own tailgating out there? Do they do that for the Super Bowl?
No. Everything. No.
I'll probably make a hot pocket in the room.
Open a bag of peanuts for $19.95 on your room tab.
Give me that $18 Toblerone. Has anyone ever eaten a Toblerone?
Nope.
And has not been in a hotel? Has anyone walked through a store and went, in a grocery? Oh, they've got Toblerones.
Not me.
I think there might have been a school fundraiser thing where
I don't need to try.
You know how hard it is to come back to your hotel room after a night out and pass up the bag of M&Ms that cost $35.
Oh, it's rough.
I do not. Yeah. I mean, the Toblerone. I don't need a triangle candy bar.
Well, it's really funny when you look at the refrigerator and you just want to look what's in there. As soon as you lift it up, boom, it's got you.
Yep.
The scale.
Definitely.
The scale knows you took it.
So you told us you've never been to New Orleans. It's one of the meccas of American food.
You shouldn't have said that on the radio. I'm going to get hate for that. I know.
No, you won't.
It's on my list. It's somewhere I really, really want to go. Some great restaurants, legendary, iconic restaurants and recipes and food. I will get there. Maybe if not this year, next year for sure. I just want to go with someone that really knows the city. And
that's the thing.
And do it right, and
you want.
I don't need the real tourist stuff.
We want to eat where the locals eat and where the real stuff is. Right?
Exactly.
Right. Because
try something new too.
Oh, definitely.
We don't have a lot of that food here. There
are other places that do alligator, maybe Crawdaddies or something like that.
Give a shout out. We'll give him a bell ring. Troy at Crawdaddy's always doing it right there.
Yeah. But jambalaya, po' boys, muffaladas, that's all.
I love me some red beans and rice.
Sure.
And that's the spot.
All the different seafood and stuff that they do, it's great.
There used to be this Cajun place we'd go to in Chicago when I worked down there. It was called Heaven on 7.
I've heard of that before.
There. Seventh floor it was on State Street, I want to say, in the 7th floor of this building. And you had to get there at 10:30 in the morning and it lined up.
Sure. I have heard of that before.
Yeah, real good stuff.
Yeah. Living the high life, the Dodgers again. Hate to say it.
Have to give them credit where credit's due.
What, did they sign all the firstborn male children of a Japanese athlete?
No, but they gave Kirby Yates, who was the Rangers closer, they gave him $13 million.
Just laying around.
Another top reliever added to their bullpen.
Can they just give us three $3 million a piece and we'll just come hang out with them? I'll cook. You do that and KB will be my sous chef.
1 year, $13 million. The Dodgers are now on track for a payroll of $379 million.
Just
420.
That's 420.
It's
when you think about the Dodgers and all the guys.
Let's talk about something fun.
Indeed. Okay. At 420, we do that. We pause on 420. Every day, even when we're living the high life with Adam Pawlak, we have to ask a question appropriate for this time of day. It's 420. What are you, high?
Are you high? You're huffing grass?
Why, yes. This is brought to us by happyplacehemp.com. Talk to Adam's mom. We need to get her some more of that muscle cream that helps out.
We do. Right? She's been blowing through it. I don't even know if her muscles hurt anymore.
Go to happyplacehemp.com. Use the code Drew and KB. 25% falls off your order every time. Robin, Chris, and Muskego make the best CBD products you're going to find anywhere, and you can get them at a 25% discount with the code Drew and KB. KB, what do you got for a What Are You High story today?
Well, you got to go up to Canada because this is a cold one. Now, you've seen, we've all watched A Christmas Story when the kid sticks his tongue to a pole, and it gets stuck. Well, in Alberta, Canada, a couple of men got in a fight in a bar. And there's an image out there. Unfortunately, it's all blurred out. But what had happened was that they were fighting. And as they were fighting, at the East Village Pub and Eatery in Fort McMurray, the guy's pants fell down while fighting with one of the bar's patrons, right? So he must have had loose-fitting pants, and they had fallen down. And then during the confrontation, he was hit, toppled to the ground with his pants down and his penis attached to the ice. So he's laying on a frozen sidewalk. And his ween, the old ween there, stuck right to the pavement.
So it is true.
Yeah, and It is not sure. They did not say how they got him off the ice, but because you're supposed to put hot water on there.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about a selfish choice.
I thought you had to have water for it to stick in the first place.
This is what I'm
Another thing.
saying. You know, maybe he had just gone to the bathroom and
Drew's
needed a pee
disgusted
bid.
right now. If you could see him, anyone watching.
Yeah, anybody who watches like,
live feed.
no. I'm actually looking at all the texts rolling in about
Maybe
Adam
he-
on the talking.
Yeah,
text.
maybe he needed a pee bib, and that's. But anyway, usually you have to pour hot water, but you can't pour hot water down there.
Nope.
So you got a frozen peen, and you got a guy with boiling hot water. Which one do you choose?
I'll just wait for the ice to thaw.
I'm gonna wait till May.
Wait till May. All right, that is 420. What do you hide? Brought
Yeah.
to us by
Get your
happyplacehemp.com.
penis frozen.
Check out the array of products from Rob and Chris, and use the code Drew and KB, whether in store in Muskego or online at Happy Place.
Hey,
Hemp.
maybe that was his strategy. He was losing the fight. He just said, "Screw, I'm going to take my pants down."
Yeah, could
And
be.
that's it. And then
All right.
he didn't expect that ending, though.
Nate from Dallas wants to know, what's your best gluten-free dish?
I mean, it's actually kind of crazy. There's tons of gluten-free recipes if you think about it, as long as it's not pasta, right? But everything from steak and potatoes to, roasted veggies to different soups, there's a ton of gluten-free dishes out there. I wonder why that was so specific.
Yeah, just don't eat anything
Yeah.
with flour.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what's
But
your best?
Let's go. A
gluten-free
ribeye.
dish?
Ribeye. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
I'm okay with that. Ribeye steak.
Yeah, I mean gluten-free pasta,
I would say
chickpea
that-
pasta, isn't that?
Yeah,
kinda
I
like
mean, you can change things up with a different alternative for that. I mean, even gluten-free pasta nowadays isn't that bad if you have a good sauce. But yeah, interesting question. But tons of different things to eat that aren't
Yes.
gluten-free.
And another smart, good-looking listener is making chicken meatballs for the Super Bowl and wants to know what's an easy, unique sauce to make with them.
Chicken meatballs, putting me on the spot here. Well, there's the classic one that's not very unique, but buffalo chicken meatballs
Sue
would be
makes
good.
those. They're really good.
Teriyaki chicken meatballs would be really good. I think what would be really good
Well,
too.
I mean, how easy is it to just open a jar of sauce and dump it on? Like,
yeah,
that's
exactly.
pretty
It
easy.
depends on, if these people are making chicken meatballs, maybe they're down to go a little bit crazier. But I would say do a chicken Alfredo meatball. So Alfredo sauce in your chicken meatball. So it's like you're eating chicken Alfredo.
Well, that's not bad. But
Okay.
what about the idea of just having them keep them naked
Sure.
and then have just an
Fountains.
array of dipping sauces?
Dipping
or
fountains.
fountains.
Oh yeah, isn't that your big
It's a big
The
thing.
the food fountain food festival. Fountain,
can't
what we
do
don't
that,
even know.
KB.
Why not? You can have
Safe.
Alfredo's in
Alfredo?
the fountain. Secret
Alfredo
Stadium
sauce.
sauce. There's all
Chocolate.
kinds of like
We had-
grape jelly sauces and
There's
Now,
tons.
and
you
stuff.
you got your chocolate, right? But you could do your Alfredo. You could do a red sauce.
Biscuits
you
and
could do,
gravy.
You could do sausage gravy in a fountain or
Yep.
festival of fountain foods.
Yes, but why not? Why limit yourself to dumping something on top of the meatballs when you
Yeah,
can have
exactly.
an array? That's the way to go. That's the money play. Is just let people have little ramekins of their own dipping sauces, or
Yeah, a spoon, put it on the plate and let it go.
I
If the
know.
chicken meatballs are really good, you might not even need a sauce.
that's
Ah.
true if they're seasoned right. These might be.
How
out
about
of
you
that.
do chicken meatballs? You put them in an egg wash, then you roll them,
And you fry them up.
and you roll them then in smashed up flaming hot Cheetos.
Well, the 420 segment's over, KB.
Yes.
What are you, high?
Yeah. What are you high?
Not yet.
Come on now.
I'd eat
Not
that.
yet.
That's not bad.
That's actually not
Flamin'
bad.
hot
but
Cheeto chicken meatballs.
I just like the idea of having different dipping.
Of course.
options.
Nacho
Like,
cheese.
you want to
Rip
have
open
options.
a jar.
Yeah, you want to.
It's the Super Bowl. Does it matter what your eyes are always bigger than your stomach?
You just
You're just
eat
gonna load
everything.
up a
You
plate.
eat anything in front of you anyway.
Insight doesn't
That-
matter.
Doesn't matter.
That
Then you're
means
out by halftime.
Super Bowl week. It's time for the existential annual Drew and KB question: do you consume more calories on Super Bowl Sunday or Thanksgiving?
Oh man. Honestly, I would say Thanksgiving. It depends on the Super Bowl Sundays. I've had some where the Super Bowl food menu hasn't been too crazy. I guess it depends on what party I'm at or if I'm hosting or whatever. We'll go Thanksgiving, but we will say
But it's close, and if you drink a lot of High Lifes, like,
Who knows?
as I do during
More
the Super Bowl,
calories
but
come
not
through.
on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So
yeah, red wine Thanksgiving, beers on Super Bowl Sunday.
Sunday, wings, pizza, beer, like all people's favorite stuff. Chili.
Yep.
You can pack it on a Super Bowl.
Chips and dips, ram, chicken meatballs.
It's a 6-hour food orgy too that we're looking at. All right, we're going to be in New Orleans next week. We will catch up with Adam.
We'll be
down
taking
the
a
road.
break next week, but get your questions ready for 2 weeks from now.
And chefadampawlak.com.
That's right.
Pawlak, and give him your Instagram again. Let's get you to 16,000.
_PAWLAK 23. Let's get some new followers. You guys do really good. Let's get 100 followers today. Get your phones out.
And
if you're not driving.
And we only need 3 for Kenneth to get him to 40.
That's amazing.
For Kenneth the dog.
Right.
Adam, safe travels. Thanks for the event last night. It was a lot of fun.
Of course. Thanks for having me. Per
We will see
usual.
you down the road. When we come back, we'll catch up with El Jefe, John Greenberg, president of the Milwaukee Admirals, joins us next. It's hockey night in Milwaukee. Admirals playing at Panther Arena. That's up next. Drew and KB statewide on the game.
The high life with Drew and KB. Every day's a new adventure, so wild and free. Chef Adam's cooking up a storm, you'll see. We're living the high life eternally.
When the wildfires struck Los Angeles,